When you look back at 2018, what kind of year was it for you? Was it the kind of year that when you went into the year, when you ended 2017, you dreamed of this epic, life-changing 365 days you were going to have? Or was it actually kind of ordinary, kind of a lost opportunity where you gave 60 to 70%? Because that's what it was for me. And when I think about 2019, I'm going to get my life back together. I'm going to change things. I'm really going to go a level up. I'm going to learn from my mistakes. And I'm going to do things differently. I'm going to become different. And if you feel the same way and you want to know, what are the proven ways to get my life back together? And you may have done it before. I'm going to tell you exactly how using this 200-hour dopamine fast. So stay tuned. If this is the first video you've ever seen of me, my name is Keshav. I am the CEO of a small social enterprise called Revolution Hive. Make sure you subscribe and you click on the bell icon so you know when new videos come out. But let's get into the video. And the first thing I want to say is there is a tendency that we have that when we're thinking about any kind of change, it's tainted by the environment, the society that we are in, which is all about consuming, about doing more. And so we think that in order to change our lives, we need to do more, we need to become more, we need to up everything, we need to add. But actually that's not the case. If you are dieting, if you're trying to detoxify your body physically, you wouldn't think about what more you could eat. It's about how you consume less. It's about how you do less. So the choice is not what you do to get your life back on track, but it's what you choose not to do. And I've made this mistake so many times. I see so many of you making the same mistake so many times, that you add more goals, you add more habits, you add more complexity to what you are trying to do. And this method, it's going to completely reset everything. And this is something that I've made a ritual that I do every year or every 2 years in my own life. And it's simple. For 10 days, I cut everything out. For 10 days, no talking, no mobile phone, no internet, no social media, no going out, hanging out with people, no watching Netflix, no streaming your favorite YouTube channel. I turn all of those things off. And instead, what do? What am I allowed to do? What are you allowed to do in this 10-day, 200-hour method? For 10 days, you maintain complete silence. You can exercise, you can walk around outside, you can read books related to something that's going to nourish your mind in a very limited amount. I normally just keep it to 1 hour. And most of my time is focused on writing, journaling, reading. And what happens is, instead of adding more stuff, instead of reading more books, instead of watching more videos, you go inside and you start to listen to your own truth, your own inner power. You already know what you need to get done. I already know what I need to get done next year. But often it's all these distractions around me that are pulling my attention elsewhere. And by doing this, I'm reducing everything to the lowest common denominator. I'm just pausing and really slowing down so that I can identify what are the core essentials. What do I want to double down on? What do you want to double down on next year? It's not what you do more of, but what do you want to go all in on? And there is only a limited number of things that you can do this in. You can't do everything. You can do anything, but not everything. And so the choice, the power becomes the 1 or 2 things that you choose to really double down and focus on. Because what you focus on grows, right? Everyone says that. So that's the choice. That's what I do for 10 days to reset my routine, to reset everything. Is I stop talking to people. I stop having distracting conversations. I stop distracting myself, numbing myself, turning my voice off by focusing on social media, technology, going out, doing all these other things. And I just quieten down and stop. Just stop for 10 days. And over that 240 plus hour period, or whatever it is, for those 200 hours, and I use the number 200 because what I really do, for me personally, is I meditate 10 hours per day. And this is something I got from a 10-day course, Vipassana, where you spend 10 days in a random place somewhere, far away from anyone else, in total silence, and you wake up 4 o'clock in the morning, and until 9 o'clock at night, you just meditate. You have breaks to eat, shower, eat a little bit of food, and that's it, you meditate. But do you know what? I didn't read any books, I didn't watch any videos, I didn't listen to any gurus, but just sitting in a corner somewhere, being quiet, meditating, gave me more clarity than the most complicated plans, the longest videos, the most epic trainings. And yes, those things have their place, but if you really want to reset your life, if you really want to find clarity and get your life together in 2019, next year, or this year if you're watching this in 2019, this is the most powerful method. Turn everything off, go inside, and ask yourself, remind yourself, what is the best for me? What are my priorities? And then go get it done. Peace. Hey YouTubers, I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know in the comments below how you're planning to get your life together in 2019. And as always, make sure you subscribe and you ring the bell for notifications. See you next time.